Altcoin holders, pay attention to this Solana chart. Doesn't matter what altcoin you hold, even Bitcoin. Bitcoin holders, pay attention to this Solana chart. I say this time and time again, cryptos take turns. And every cycle, it seems, there are kind of leading indicators, especially in the bull market, leading indicators that signal what is going to happen next. In this video, I want to break down what's happening with Solana. I want to look at Bitcoin chart a little bit, Cardano chart, Ethereum chart, and just talk about the story in general. So please hit the subscribe, hit the like. Let's jump into the video. As you know, I'm not this big Solana holder, but I'll tell you what, when I see Solana breaking out and I see Solana making a continued uptrend in a bull market, that excites me as an altcoin holder and just as a crypto person. I want to see everybody win, but when we start getting real bullish confirmations on these charts, no matter what altcoin, it's a very good thing, and I think we need to pay attention to the data. I want to point something out to you. I don't know if you remember this. This was October 31st, 2023. Solana was at $38. I did this video, Solana skyrockets, Cardano holders need to watch this. And I did another video around the same time talking about, Solana making the move. And since that time, October 31st, Solana, obviously, right now $146. Cardano, 74 cents. And if we look at where Cardano was when I did the video, Cardano was around, we're looking at around, around 30 cents or so for Cardano. And then if I look at Ethereum, what Ethereum was doing when I did that video, Ethereum, and it was like a leading indicator video, right? Talking about the Solana move. Ethereum was around $1,700 or so, now trading at $3,800. So cryptos really took off. Look at Bitcoin. Look at the Bitcoin chart even then. And this is what's so actually intriguing about Bitcoin chart. If we look at Bitcoin then, Bitcoin had just made a really monster move on the daily. Right into, actually out of this reversal zone indicator that we see here. It needed to cool down, and so it was. And right now, we're getting a very similar move. Bitcoin really made a power move in recent days. And right now, it looks like it is cooling down a little bit. But Solana made this move right here, the breakout move back in October, while Bitcoin was consolidating. It is interesting to see the dynamics and how cryptos in general, not just altcoins, but Bitcoin and altcoins, they do take turns. So this is the move that's happening right now, and I think it's good to have on our radar because it could be indicating what comes next. This is Solana on the weekly. Wanted to point out to you, we're obviously in overbought zone, but and I really want to point this out. What's happening here with where Solana is, this breakout, even on the weekly, it looks overheated, it looks overbought. This, from a bull market perspective, is typically just what a crypto looks like, right? And just to give you an idea, if I go to Ethereum on the weekly chart, for instance, Ethereum is also overbought, right? So there's Ethereum overbought. And I mention this a lot because I think it's important because a lot of people use this indicator solely. And I think there's a mistake there. We have to consider what part of the cycle we're in. And to answer the question, we are in the entry to the Bitcoin bull market doors. We just broke the bull market doors, right? So this area is very reminiscent, if we go back to this Ethereum chart, very reminiscent of when Bitcoin was breaking those bull market doors back here in November 2020, right? And if you look at Ethereum around that same time, Ethereum generally in the same overbought type of territory, but look how much upside of the bull market was left in play for Ethereum. So as we're studying Solana charts, it looks crazy. And of course, there can be pullbacks along the way, especially you can see something like Ethereum or Solana nice and overextended from that 20-week moving average. This is a great cycle for Solana. Obviously, there could be big pullbacks, there could be big dips, but right now, in terms of where we are in the cycle, there's still upside in play. And I'm talking about multi-month bull market upside. Going to the daily chart though, let's check this out. So, a couple things. Number one, there's a clear pattern, right here, rising wedge type of deal. Higher highs, higher lows. Solana right now, and I'll be watching this daily candle, still over 9 hours. Solana right now in the daily breaking out of this with a target to the upside of 235. Right now sitting at like 147. That's a big target for Solana to the upside. We're looking at, 70% or so to the upside. The other thing I wanted to make a note of, and this really exemplifies how cryptos take turns, check out this reversal zone. So Solana obviously was in a reversal zone back here. What did it do after just kind of coming out of the upper end of it, it consolidated. Right now, we're kind of Solana's making its way back into the reversal zone. Very similar to kind of something like back here, this breakout back in December. But notice the difference here. Reversal zone still has a lot of room for Solana to make a breakout. But then we go back to something like Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin had its moments in the previous week or so, 1 to 2 weeks. It entered this reversal zone, and then it kind of got overheated, overextended, and it's currently consolidating. So as we're analyzing these cryptos, yeah, I really enjoy watching how we've consolidated at moving averages. I enjoy watching how momentum oscillators like the RSI on the daily for Solana has cooled down, and there's room to the upside, back into overbought. Just that power move to the upside is there. There's room. The pattern is in play, target in play. But I also enjoy just having a visual aid on the chart that kind of helps just take a glance and look at these cryptos together to see, okay, how are they taking turns? You can kind of get a sense of it just by watching this, right? So for instance, Bitcoin already interacted with that reversal zone. Solana right now entering the reversal zone. You go to something like ADA. Let's talk about ADA a little bit right now. Just entering the reversal zone as well. With the 20-day cruising into ADA price, a ton of room for ADA to the upside. And I'm talking about $1 plus, okay? There's a lot going on in the ADA charts that I need to dissect in a separate ADA video, including this rising wedge that ADA is within, with a target of around $1.50 or so. So you can just see, though, a lot of room comparable to Bitcoin for ADA to just see a power move to the upside. Will it follow Solana and the move that's currently happening right now in a similar way that it did back over here in October and November that led to the breakout for ADA? And then Ethereum, same thing. Check it out. Ethereum, not same thing. Ethereum actually, if you look at the daily on the reversal zone, Ethereum pretty overheated, overextended. So will be interesting to see this right now as Ethereum just looking kind of in parabolic environment right now, hanging at the upper end of the reversal zone after already entering the reversal zone back here in February. If we look at the momentum oscillator on Ethereum on the daily, check it out. It is up there, hanging out. So Ethereum looking incredibly bullish. Why? Well, Ethereum ETF. We see the Bitcoin spot ETF, everything that has transpired there, not only from the narrative, but the actual supply shock for Bitcoin, the inflows that are happening right now. Ethereum has an ETF in play. I said it's a good cycle for Solana. It's a good cycle for Ethereum too, in that regard, that it has a really solid narrative as we're breaking through these bull market doors. So again, interesting to see how Ethereum is actually interacting right now with that reversal zone. But I do want to point out, Ethereum still has this target out of this bear market formation, bear market low formation, massive ascending triangle type of deal, kind of a rising wedge, but breakout target around $4,600, $4,700. It's well on its way. Maybe some choppy waters along the way, but it's getting there very close. Less than $1,000 away for Ethereum to hit that target. So this is what I'm watching, everybody. For Cardano right now, at least there's some structure. Ethereum's just kind of going crazy. No short-term structure. ADA kind of giving similar vibes to Solana in that there is an upper trend line to be broken. Solana broke its upper trend line. Will Cardano break its upper trend line? That's what I'll be watching for ADA today. That's right around 79 to 80 cents. And then Solana, just want to see how it continues this pump for the daily and how the daily candle closes for Solana. Still a lot of room to the upside for Solana if it wants to hit the target. A lot of room for ADA to the upside. Longer term targets, by the way. So there can be some choppy waters and big dips along the way. But all in all, I wanted to just bring these charts together. And I'm talking Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, Cardano, all different ecosystems, all different communities, different charts. They interact differently. They move differently. Ethereum, right, slowing down in terms of the gains, the percentage gains, and even ADA this cycle. Still, I think so much upside and so many gains in play, but ADA becoming more mature in that regard. And Solana, you can see kind of this first full cycle for Solana, it's getting some really nice traction in terms of gains. This is how the crypto markets work, and I just wanted to give a glimpse of it, zoomed out on these charts. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, everybody. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, turn notifications on. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.